would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the executives and staff of Inter-Caribbean Airlines on the arrival of their inaugural flight from the Dominican Republic to St. Martin. This first flight landed on Sunday evening around 7 p.m. It was indeed a pleasure to join my colleagues from the French and Dutch side tourist offices at the St. Martin Princess Juliana International Airport to welcome yet another airline route to our island. As I've maintained throughout the past year, these flights signal the revitalization of our economy. With the airlines come additional hotel rooms being filled and additional restaurant covers for our local restaurants. Inter-Caribbean offers a non-stop flight from Santo Domingo into the Dominican Republic to St. Martin, with segments of the route coming from Provinciales, Turks and Caicos to Santo Domingo, then on to St. Martin. They'll be flying 3 times weekly using an Embraer Jet ER J145S series with a capacity of 50 seats. I also want to take this opportunity to announce that for the upcoming St. Martin's Day celebrations, I have granted permission for businesses to open in Phillipsburg. In our continued effort to stimulate economic activity, it is important that we make as much allowances as possible under the current circumstances. Moreover, consideration was given to the fact that there will be 2 cruise ships in port on that day. The Celebrity Cruise Line's Celebrity Summit, as well as the Freedom of the Seas by Royal Caribbean, will be making a call at Port St. Martin. And with this in mind, that decision was made to give the businesses the opportunity to serve our guests rather than closing their doors on them. We simply cannot invite visitors to our island and then close our doors. However, I would also like to urge businesses that will take advantage of this opportunity to open to ensure that they adhere to all our labor laws. I also take this opportunity to inform the public of St. Martin that the Ministry of TIAT will be disseminating over 370 St. Martin car flags. The car flags will be provided to as many civil servants working in the Ministry of TIAT, frontline workers, and those connected to our tourism sector as much as possible. I take this opportunity also to encourage all individuals and businesses to proudly display our St. Martin flag in celebration of St. Martin's Day. Finally, as the Ministry of TIAT is actively reviewing the possibility of relocating the St. Martin Tourism Bureau from its present location to a more centralized location in the Phillipsburg area, is an ongoing discussion. At present, the Office of the Tourist Office is situated on the way to Point Blanche. The intention is to avoid and find a more suitable location in the capital that gives easy access to our guests and access to our tourist office in particular, where they can get information on things to do in St. Martin and where they'll be more effective at converting cruise passengers to become our stay-over guests as well. At this time, I look forward to any questions from the media.
beautiful thing happens when you get a group of motivated people together. You get the job done. It doesn't matter what their background is. All that matters is their common goal, their spirit, their dedication. It makes all the difference, doesn't it? And we want you to know that being there for you when you need us is our goal. We're here to work with you in every way. Because no matter what we do or where we are, we understand. The difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brown. I'm not aware that there were discussions in the Netherlands for the Netherlands to take over the justice system. I know that after the motion that was passed in the second chamber, and that motion had to do with taking over the management of the justice system, that the motion actually doesn't say it's going to take over the management. The motion actually refers to discussions with St. Martin in that regard and how that can be done. So whatever will be done in collaboration with St. Martin. St. Martin will certainly be part of those discussions. Where the needs are, particularly, I'm not sure, maybe the Justice Minister might be able to give you that information as to where the needs for assistance in the justice system are. So maybe my colleague might have an answer for you.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Minister Hurlings, do you want to add to that?
Yes. I can underwrite what the Prime Minister is saying. It is an invitation to discuss how we can intensify and strengthen the collaboration between the two countries to further strengthen the justice chain of St. Martin. This is an agreement that we have in place for a number of years. The progress in it is on a very slow pace for a variety of reasons. One of them, of course, is the serious lack of funds. I definitely can agree that there's no such thing as taking over, but we can use some serious assistance, for instance, in the rehabilitation of our prison. If it's up to me and if I had the time, that prison should be reconstructed from bottom up, completely new. We cannot do that by ourselves, and discussions have been ongoing between the Ministry of Justice and the stakeholder in the Netherlands that is in charge of the prison system in the Netherlands as well. But our police force, our customs department, we all need to further upgrade and strengthen and train our people. And in that sense, I wouldn't have no problem whatsoever to seek cooperation and collaboration with the Kingdom partners. Thank you very much.
That they would have seen a lot of negativity in the press about our school, and like we say, we are family, and families have different forms of drama, and some families have their drama in the media, but we are a team, we work together, and from this experience you could see that we are collaborating and working together so that we can achieve one goal, which is the education of our students, and that's very important that we share that we are a team, we are families, families have issues, but families also unite towards a common goal. And today is a good example of where the family members, team members have come together, and we're on that journey where we build together, work together, and achieve a common objective.
Make use of WIB mobile banking with easy access and direct usage of face recognition, PIN code, or fingerprint. Download WIB mobile banking app and make your transaction from anywhere at any time. For more information, visit wib-bank.net/quick-login.
How are you doing this morning? Good. So, Rebecca, thank you for coming. I work as a psychologist at the Mental Health Foundation. I mainly see children and adolescents, but I also see adults. So whenever there's a crowd, that's when you're starting to feel
nervous.
Okay.
Nauseous.
Okay, it is kind of like your body. We are so used to taking care of our body. If we have a little ache in our foot, we know to rest it. We know, okay, I might have walked too much, so I need to rest. Now, of course, that can be just an ache in my foot, but I can also break my leg. Now, for breaking my leg, I would have to go to the doctor. So that kind of goes the same for mental health illnesses. So you can come in for something little as, I'm really stressed out lately. What would you need? A little bit of rest. But someone can also come in with way more difficulties. We're not here to judge right or wrong, good or bad. Is it helpful for you? Fine. Is it not helpful for you? Okay, then let's see what we can do about it. But not a wrong nor right, absolutely not. It's a magnifying glass without judgment.
Well, there's still a lot of stigma on the island, unfortunately. It's not a topic that people easily talk about, and that's a shame. They're afraid that they get judged, and there is still quite a bit of judgment. I mean, often we hear, don't go to that crazy house. Once you go in, you never go back. And it's just not true, We treat a lot of patients here, and a lot of them, we get back on their feet.
Our goal at the Mental Health Foundation is for us to help you improve your life, for you to live a better, happier, and fuller life.
Hello, St. Martin. My name is Stephanie Medina, and I play football with the Walichi Women's Soccer team. I have represented St. Martin in many different games. For example, the Dutch Caribbean Women's Soccer Cup. I played against Bonaire, Aruba, and Curacao right here in this stadium. Sports matter to me because it makes me happy, it keeps me fit and healthy, and it is very fun. So I asked the business community to take on this challenge and help us rebuild our facilities. And I also asked the community to nominate the local businesses in your area and take on the challenge and step up for sport. Why? Because sports matter. Check out the Department of Sport Facebook page for more information. #SportsMatter, #AreYouIn.
The attendance of the Affordable Health and Food Nutrition Program during the month of September and October totals more than 4,100 registered persons. We expect the produce container to end today due to the fact that both the turnout and the support has been tremendous. This coming 2 months, we will evaluate with the more than 3,000 members in the program what is the effect of the program on the quality and prices of the produce in the supermarkets. One thing the Consumer Coalition has proven, it is possible to bring affordable quality veggies and provision for the consumers in St. Martin. That's proven. The second conclusion is that for decades already, none of the businesses selling produce in St. Martin and none of the politicians and political parties making noise today has provided the people of St. Martin with affordable health, food, and nutrition. The Consumer Coalition, by organizing the consumers' purchasing power, can now, on behalf of the members in the program, determine the quality and the price of produce for its members. Imagine how much more products and services we can negotiate and at affordable prices for our members in the program. Everyone who wants to benefit from this initiative is welcome to register as a member in the Affordable Health, Food and Nutrition Program, or send a text message to our SMS or WhatsApp to the phone number 721-554-7031. So I'll repeat, it is 554-7031.
Now, all of a sudden, a new driving license examination comes in and students can't pass. So you can understand the frustration among the students, but also you can understand the frustration among the driving license instructors, because they have been addressing this issue with the Department of Driving License Examinations. And so what was positive from this meeting is that the head of the inspectorate was willing to consider all these detailed complaints of the students. Mind you, this was 2 pages of complaints that we have taken out of the individual complaints that we got from the students. The inspectorate head of the TEAT promised to answer us in writing as Consumers Coalition, so that then we could give the feedback also to the students that have been providing us with their complaint. An interesting development was the fact that we got last week, and we make mention of it, we got a copy of an email that was sent to drivers instructors in St. Martin, where this email was mentioning training material for the drivers to be here in St. Martin. This email was received from a Dutch company, and this Dutch company apparently was also the company that has provided the Inspectorate of TEAT with the examination questions, the digital examination questions. So, according to us, there is clearly a conflict of interest, because how is it possible that a driving instructor school from the Netherlands can be providing the TEAT with questions and answers for students to fail or to pass, and the driving school instructors locally who have been asking to get those questions, who have been asking to review those questions so that they can improve the system, were left out of this equation. For us, this is something that we have informed the Inspectorate of TEAT, that we will have a meeting with the driving school instructors that are interested to sit with our Consumers Coalition based on the complaints that we have received from the students. Some of them have already contacted us about that. But we find that as government had to be more diligent in how they go about developing a new examination system, and also how they go about developing the material for this system. Lo and behold, this week, as Consumers Coalition, we got an email from this same company, where this company is asking us now to reach out to all the driving instructors and the students to be in St. Martin as Consumers Coalition, providing them with the folders that they have prepared for these students to make use of their training material so that they can be prepared and better prepared to go to the examinations that they have provided to the TEAT ministry. It's clear that as Consumers Coalition, we are there first and foremost to defend the rights of the consumer. We are not there to defend the rights of anyone that wants to do business in society, even if it is business which is very polite for you to provide people with training material to go to an examination. So what we think is that this thing have to be addressed appropriately. We will answer this Dutch company, providing them there with the information that they are on the wrong address, because the Consumer Coalition is not the entity that has charged them to develop any material, has charged them to develop any examination. So if they want to assist driving school instructors of the island and the government with the examination system, they have to address those stakeholders, not we. We as Consumer Coalition, we will continue to defend the right of the consumers.